And in his final moments, Marshall actually gave us some helpful advice. Now time to get going, but first...
In his final moments, he's not gonna die.
Oh, I mean his final moments. Oh, hi, Blue Badger.
Oh, God.
That was the gunshot Shiwai, unfortunately.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Unless he's doing something... dirty.
Help me!
He's trying to hypnotize you, I think.
Speaking of dancing... the whole police department has been dancing about like crazy since the other day.
Can you imagine police officers trying to copy this dance?
About that, Dwibs.
Can I take out his badge?
His arms don't move like
I
that.
just can't help but feel like it's gonna do something naughty.
Let's just say, Dwibs, I won't spoil what happens, but I'll just say Yamazaki's got something in store for you. Look, that patrolman is saluting that other guy over there. So I cuffle out, right? Yeah, and you know what he says? What are you, a moron? I'm an undercover agent! Oh man, I hate it when that happens.
How organized? I don't know.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was just listening to how his friend messed up.
They make a good pair, those two. Those two NPCs over there.
Hey, one of them looks like a fatter version of you, Mr. Wright.
Don't be ridiculous. He doesn't have the hair for it.
That's you from the future.
Yeah.
Or that blue detective from Ghost Trick.
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
Aside from 2 people.
Yeah.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes except for those 2.
Go figure. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Oh.
They're discussing the new E3 stuff. Confidential. Oh, and a few cases or two.
Isn't it a bit early to be discussing E3 stuff?
Wow, he actually talked with us.
Actually, Shiro, not so much because E3 has apparently been... some E3 papers have been leaked. So.
They're talking about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement
What's
to the
the
media
point
in
in these
tomorrow's
events
trial.
anymore?
And there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
Everything's just being leaked.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gantz's office.
Just head across the hall to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Well, now we know Edgeworth won't be going there.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right! You can't go in there! It's off limits!
Yeah.
Damn it.
Now
Damn
I see
you,
where
brutal
Detective
honesty.
Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Wow, what are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Wadding for?
Mr. Wright?
I'm
What's
sorry,
with
Emma,
these
what do you mean by
typos?
wadding for?
Typos!
Sure.
Delicious
Oh wait, you're
typos.
right.
Also, that organ.
What's proofreading?
This totally isn't the room of a bad guy.
Ah, so that's where that organ music is coming from. Where am I?
You think
Wow, you
guys
can hear it
that
from the corner.
the night
Sweet.
of the SL9 incident, Joe Dark sneak into the office just to play the organ?
So,
Wouldn't that be
wait a minute. When did we suddenly enter the top of Ganon's castle in Ocarina of Time?
Wait, oh my god, it makes
Hey,
sense
I used to take
now.
organ lessons in kindergarten.
Tio, you're right, it makes sense. Joe Dark came in here because he's a bad guy so he could play the organ like a dastardly villain.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Alright.
I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes.
Thank goodness we didn't hire in the Goonies
I
squad.
never could remember where C was.
But C is the most basic note.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you two. I thought
No
I'd
touching my
recognize
prized organ.
Chief Gant, I hear you
Not that-
playing my organ. Those are only for my gloved hands.
Playing
put
your
that-
organs? That's gross.
So, Mr. Wright, how have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. Give it a few months, maybe I'll get some vacation.
Don't you?
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with
Phoenix
Mr.
get a
Marshall's
vacation.
misconduct.
Sure.
And Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged
The
evidence?
court's still on fire to this very minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
2 years have passed since that incident. And now Lana's made it practically to the point where it looks like the courtroom was blown up by a bomb. My, how time flies.
Because that's never happened, right?
See
Totally.
that big picture on the wall over there? That's a
Oh,
picture of
this-
Lana, Neil, and me.
The world's most worthless trophy. Yes, even more worthless than the Brit Awards.
So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. What a shame, he looks like he could have made a good bout of sprites. What a waste. We took it to
Yeah.
commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture.
We don't even meet him in investigation games.
Nah. But there is a cool thing. Fans have made sprites for Neil Marshall, and they're actually pretty good. I'll give him that.
Canteen picture added to the court record.
Right then. Line.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. Sorry, no time for turnabout reminisce. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
But wait, I know where she is! Oh, but this office, there was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yes, 2 years ago. That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. Not to mention about a private property. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I
Get
said
out.
there's no need to investigate it anymore.
Now piss off.
Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend.
Go!
Oh yes, deal with Eddie Redmayne over there.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
No shit.
Seems that case isn't over with yet after all. I think.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. Which clearly means something is amiss here. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
TMZ.
You mean snooping as usual, I
You
see.
mean like a clue?
I can totally picture Gant saying that line.
There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
Maybe.
Okay, climbing through the window or something.
It's on
Yeah,
the
they're big
15th
enough.
floor, Dwibs.
Use the
And
big
hey,
ladder.
Hey,
Oh.
pal!
We could probably hide in the pipe organ.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, were you in a meeting?
I was.
Although if you play said pipe organ,
taking
we're
a
fucked.
breather. My feet hurt.
Oh.
From sitting so long in the meeting?
Actually, I had to serve everyone coffee.
Oh.
Get used to that, Gumshoe. You'll have to do that a lot in the first game.
What? Have you ever tried looking for another job?
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, remember, Shiroy, I'm sure he'll
Edgeworth.
prefer a job where he can help Edgeworth.
Why do you ask?
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two incurred.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
I wonder. That's basically what it boils down to.
Ooh.
Crap.
That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Even his
Hey,
ancestors.
at least he's wearing a red suit.
Yikes.
I would not want to be Edgeworth right now.
I'm glad Mr. Wright isn't wearing anything red, otherwise it'd be alpha. Oh.
That man must be the head detective. He's staring at the screen so hard it might shatter. What? Police department makes fatal error? This is preposterous. What do I do? Quick, Someone, bring me the classifieds! Help wanted section! I can't take this paparazzi anymore. So much for duty.
And then he was fired and was forced to work the rest of his life as a bellboy.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged.
Well, he should have checked first.
Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Hey, my sister's not guilty.
Not. Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence he presents in court.
Ouch.
When he actually does.
Yeah, it happens so rarely.
Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. Those who don't like him have been able to do anything because of his triple cravat. Amazing talent as a prosecutor. But now with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
Oh, Emma, you'd be surprised how the mighty can fall when it comes to prosecutors.
Our world, only those with talents rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only had
Why
talent,
can't I live in that world then?
but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of making enemies.
I mean, this is the world that allowed Callan Lutz to become a star for a bit.
Okay.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir!
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Aww.
Yes, sir!
Not to
Guys,
mention,
take me back to the joint sometime, okay, Dick?
not to mention, it's the same world. I don't think Jai Courtney would be a good replacement for Michael B. Michael B.
Seems
Actually,
you don't
but,
have
yeah,
any
sorry.
problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out.
How ironic. Edgeworth is rich, yet he has the biggest of problems. Detective Gumshoe is poor, yet he has many friends.
Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack.
No, seriously, cracked his fist. It really hurts.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. Just some girl.
Yeah.
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
Just some girl who's just
Who's
some
just some-
girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of war.
Well, what was it?
Oh, well, let's see. I think it had something to do with a murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in there, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Sure. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon.
Well, by all means.
It might jog his memory.
Okay then.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see what I get.
Alright? The badge.
No, that's not the murder weapon. Yet.
Actually, I forgot.
Yes.
Did they say who was the attorney for the SL9 incident? The defense attorney?
No, they never point that out.
Plot twist, it was Phoenix's twin brother.
Or Phoenix's other ancestor. His father, I'm guessing.
What are you doing with that?
You'd be surprised.
Ever since the case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
And yet, here I have it.
On the date Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car and muffler.
No, that's it! Now I
That's
remember
it.
what that incriminating piece of evidence was.
I guess the incriminating piece
When you
of
showed me
shit.
that knife, it all came back to me.
Aha!
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Quickly, to the talking section of the menu.
Ta-da-da-da.
Gumshoe.
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
No, it was Billy Lights.
That's right. We trace it back to the store he bought it at, and it has his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out.
Aha.
When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Oh. Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found.
In your ear.
That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
What?
Dun,
Dun
dun,
dun
dun.
dun.
It was down deep inside the stab wound.
Oh,
Alright.
that has to hurt. Did it match Dark's knife?
No.
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
Plot twist. What if it didn't? That would be quite a...
That's pretty conclusive.
It is,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it is.
Now we got the autopsy report added to the record.
And the switchblade knife updated. That'll come in real handy.
Do we have to update? No, I've already done that.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
Keiji
Okay.
Inafune? He's a businessman according to Hideo Kojima. I mean, no, Kamiya!
Hideki Kamiya.
Yeah.
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
Ooh.
With his car? So it was an accident?
No,
An
hit and
accident,
run.
yes, by transforming into an animal.
Oh.
It turns him into Batista.
I
An
guess.
animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. But he killed the lady who saw the second one. A kid walked just by van, so he killed him too. Then, when he was on, a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well, finally turning himself in.
So literally he became
So
a
he was a
serial killer
serial
out of chance.
Wasn't that the plot of the movie? I forgot what it's called. A Day of Ordinary Madness or something.
Seems he was a careless
Of course,
animal.
it is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
Except for maybe them burying the
So he turned
witnesses at his
himself in.
house.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but fortunately he was arrested on spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
I might hear you now.
That last witness must mean Emma.
No, he means Santa Claus. What do you think he means?
Well, there you have it in a nutshell.
What an interesting story.
That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
Far be it from me to rob the poor. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right?
Was.
It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, a detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
Haha!
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
At this rate, what have you got to lose?
Breach of trust?
He still has a positive salary.
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
Fair enough.
How about this
Yeah.
ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
Oh.
So, in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
Help me, Detective
How
Gumshoe.
fucking
You're our
convenient.
only hope.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Unfortunately, we don't have that.
A
Yes.
steak lunch?
Sorry, we're all out.
Oh. Damn it.
We'll have to find something else. Well, let's go see how Edgeworth's doing.
A winning lottery ticket.
Oh, that might do it. But I don't have enough money right now for that. And no one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Thank God.
Oh my god, what a loss.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room.
Yeah, Miss Starr's probably about to get arrested for lying on the witness stand.
That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. On
Yeah,
the day
listen.
of the crime.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Then again, she has a lot of that to thank herself for.
Yeah.
Hang in there,
Yeah.
Lana. Even though some of it was your fault.
Got to find all the answers by tomorrow.
Gotta find evidence fast.
God, this procrastination. Well, then again, it's not really procrastination since I'm only learning this now.
Pretty much, yeah.
So this is the famous oil drum.
Well, now time at the present, I'll try to kick it over myself. Hiya!
What? What?
That's okay. Don't cry. That Lana Sky must be a powerful woman.
Oh.
There, Lana.
No, not that. I think my shoe broke.
Eh,
That's about as red as a sports car can get.
Yep, it's pretty red, all right.
Is it a Ferrari? Oh, sorry, no product placement.
The body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk, and the lock on the trunk was broken. So the question is, why did Miss Sky choose his car?
Fashion sense.
So, what model car is it?
Oh, we actually have a product placement?
I think it was called a sedan or coupe, something like that.
Coupe.
Coupe.
No. Coupe would be with the accent.
Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things.
Maybe it is about
don't.
time I get my driver's license.
That's sexist.
Ding.
Nah, that doesn't catch on as much as that's racist.
B
Looks
block is
more,
through there. That's where visitors park.
So, Miss Starr climbed over the fence?
It seems so, yes. That fence is 9 feet high at least.
She must have been like Berserk in Berserk mode or something.
I'll say.
Well, no time at the present.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a little try.
Are you sure, Emma?
Oh!
She's gonna plummet? Yeah. Or not. Or not.
It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a Lunchland Olympics team.
No, my jacket.
There, Emma.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
remind me to never try out for a sport. Ever.
Much obliged.
High Prosecutor's Office.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
My last will.
What are you doing here?
My last will and testament. Oh shit!
He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? You're no straight as that yourself.
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
As he
That's-
tries to find your sister guilty. That's Edgeworth for you.
No,
Always
wait.
trying to hide his real feelings.
Mr. Wright, shall I warn off the fanfic writers?
Yes, please do. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Gee, seriously. First there was the crime with my Game Boy in my back pocket, and now this!
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than the usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Yeah, lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame.
There is.
Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
Prepare for backstory in future games, Tia. She's getting way too excited about this. There are quite a few stories behind that jacket. And there's a very good reason why he keeps it in a case.
Alright.
There's no excuse for what I've done.
Again.
2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict.
Actually, well, Andrew, turns out we figured out that actually you didn't. It wasn't actually your fault. Turns out it was them and Gantz.
Yeah, although it won't wash away the shame. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
Yeah.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust.
True. Yeah.
If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. Good point. I mean, without the police department, the prosecution in most cases would be left helpless. And the police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me, why? Why has it all come to this?
Oh, boo-hoo, everybody has problems.
To be fair, Edgeworth's problems are stacking up quite immensely.
I
Even
know,
Edgeworth can't hide them all in his emotions. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
You're giving David Cage ideas,
You
Joe.
cannot contain the emotions.
See?
Fine, I'll let them out, but I won't use them stupidly.
Mr.
First
Mr.
last year's
Mr.
trial, and now this one. It seems all
Mr.
you do is worry about me.
Mr. Wright, why is there no polygons? I only see sprites. There is no emotion here.
Because we still have emotions without polygons, believe it or not.
Silly American
Mr.
pig.
Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Yes, that's very nice. Now, you'll excuse me, I'm going to have to boot you out of my game right now. Keck! Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. And not to mention the fact that there's none other programmed in the game. I bet it's my cross to bear. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? That list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. And it would make sense for this game. It's got the most evidence in any case in the series. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, nasty business that, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but at the time, there was only one thing on my mind.
Revenge?
I'd use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I
True.
finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This. Oh hey, it's that blue screwdriver. You remember from Turnabout Sisters? Keen. Continuity.
Woo.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Chief Ken asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. But it bears repeating. So you came back to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hey, Shiroi, we just, you remember that evidence Edgeworth was, tasked to take back? We figured out that that's the blue screwdriver that April May had in her drawer.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges.
Ow.
Little girl, you have seen too
And
much
check out that
Philosopher's
poor
Stone.
pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kinda reminds me of you.
That's probably because it might be.
Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges.
Wonder if Edgeworth has
surrounding
any
the
Phoenix
pawn with
voodoo dolls.
Spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. I'm sure Edgeworth's not feeling bitter about how I ended his perfect win record.
But don't you see, Phoenix? That's kind of a metaphor.
I wonder what he was writing before.
Maybe he really is a killer, and all
Come on,
of
Mr.
the
Wright.
times you saved him are getting him closer to murdering you.
Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Oh, sorry,
It's
maybe I should have
distracting.
whispered that.
I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth! Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground! Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. Priorities. He didn't even look.
What?
If you can't read, I'll read it for you. It says, Letter of Resignation.
So he's quitting.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if...
Do you
something
really
inside
think
me
doing
has
a runner in
died.
your situation is the best thing right now?
His stomach.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I've come to realize just how corrupt it is. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation.
Do something.
I wonder if I can use it for anything. Maybe there's a certain someone who might be concerned for Edgeworth.
Yeah, I wonder if Gumshoe has seen this letter yet.
Oh no, he is not.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Guns team
Those were
picture.
happier days. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself.
Now he is a name on the wall.
Looks like this was taken when you received the King of Prosecutors Award.
Well, he
trophy.
technically made a name for himself.
He
Speaking
did.
of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding is a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right.
What?
I remember now. Remember what? That was the official prosecutor trophy used until that time. There's a story behind it.
The knife was used to stab Goodman.
Yeah,
Bit broken.
probably.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
No.
It's
Story time
simple,
with
really.
Edgeworth.
Yes.
Around kiddies.
Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. This
Who
should
can
be an
shout
interesting-
objection the loudest?
Maybe that's where Kingdom of Karain got there. Nah, couldn't be. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters.
Bruce Lee.
The first means halberd, and the second means shield.
Oh
you heard
shit!
this story?
That's
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though? For Emma's sake.
as long as we don't have, as long as we don't have to put spheres into holes in a shitty labyrinth, I'm fine. But
Is this dredging up bad memories about something?
Theo knows.
I forgot.
The year
Anyway,
1997 has
long ago.
arrived. I heard
You
of
know
of
the
June.
dungeons in 10.
There
Oh,
was some
right.
arms
Oh.
injections. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically,
big
Joe-
happy
okay.
thoughts. I remember now. One day,
Go ahead.
he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield of armor.
A herd of fucking ugly reds descended upon the mainland.
The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Also, bonus points for using the Okami arts.
Wait a minute!
You don't call
Objection!
myself king.
Those
Don't
claims
talk about-
contradict each other!
Not to mention the ripoff of King's Quest 1's backstory.
Very
Wait,
deceptive.
core.
But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both.
Wow, the court music and investigation. That's
Oh, actually, just into this.
When he pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless.
The investigation games are all about that, Wibbs.
I meant investigation music during. Sorry, court music during an
And thus,
investigation.
the Chinese
Yep.
word for contradiction was born.
Basically, in investigations, it's all about duel of wits between Edgeworth and the people involved.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize...
Yeah.
The concept of contradiction.
Precisely
okay.
so. They symbolize the merchant's items.
Even though that looks more like a dagger than a halberd, but whatever.
The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss of words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion. Even if it results in something as ugly as this.
True that.
Ugh, true that.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
And Lord knows we need to know everything we can for this crazy case. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
Alrighty then.
You'll have to ask Chief Gant.
In the next part.
2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Thank you.
Chief Gant. Why, Pedro? Did it make you uncomfortable?
Yes, it does. And
What?
the all bad make me uncomfortable, but that's a topic for another game. So we'll see you in the next part, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
you then.
See you, everybody.